welcome back to another vlog. Week 4 is over, which means we're at around the halfway point now, which I can't believe. So it's about 4 weeks till the end of term now. And it also means this is week 5, which is commonly referred to as the week 5 blues. I've got some lectures on today, so I'm probably going to head over to the Sidwick site shortly. So for contract law we looked at interpretation of contract, and for the international lecture we continue looking at statehood. Probably going to head off back to college now to first of all have something for lunch, and then probably see what I'll do afterwards. Likely try and do some preparation for my family law super, which is on Monday. I'm just taking a break from note taking for my family law super on Monday. Me and a couple of my friends have ordered pizza, so we're going to have that, catch up for a little bit, which will be great. And then probably afterwards I'll be getting on with more of my note taking that I need to do. So yes, like I mentioned, we ordered pizza and that was delicious. And it was just overall great to just catch up with my friends, just see how they were getting on. Just been getting on with some more notes for my family law super. Got quite a bit still to do, but I'll probably continue on with that tomorrow. I've got some lectures on tomorrow. No supervisions, just some lectures on. So I've got 2 lectures today, one for land law and one for administrative law. My land law doesn't start till 11, but I'm probably just going to head over there now and get on with some more note taking for my family law super. Still got quite a bit to do for that, and maybe I might have something for breakfast there whilst I'm there as well. And now I'm back in my room. My land law lecture continued on looking at land registration, and for administrative law we looked at void and voidability, so started looking at that, which was quite interesting. This afternoon I've got to get on with some more super work, funnily enough. There's still quite a bit to do for that, especially for the one on Monday, which is for family law. So I'll be getting on with that, but first of all I need to have something to eat because I haven't had lunch yet. I'm making good progress with my note taking for my family law super on Monday, but I'm taking a break from that to head down to the Cambridge Union. We've got Yanis Varoufakis, who's a politician and economist, so he should be very interesting to listen to. And I'm just attending the event. I am not preparing for it or being there in my capacity as head of events management, but just attending the event, which should be good. The speaker's event was definitely interesting, so he was talking about the current political climate, giving his thoughts on it, including on Brexit. So it was quite an interesting event, quite enjoyable. Then afterwards there was a good chance for us to meet some people who had some questions, who were perhaps interested in joining the union. So that was definitely good as well. And then just been getting on with some more notes for family law. Probably head off to bed. So yes, it is the weekend, which like I mentioned means I haven't got any supervisions or lectures. I do still have a lot of preparation to do. I think my main focus, my main priority for today will be to try and get those family law notes done so I can get on with answering those questions and also looking at the cases that I need to do as well. I decided to do some work in the butchery this time as opposed to my room or the library, just a bit of change of location. I've then just decided to take a break, first of all to have something for lunch, but now I need to, before I get on with some more note taking, there is something that I would like to do. So yes, it can't be a Cambridge vlog without the laundry segment, of course. So I'm going to put on my laundry now and then just head back to the butchery to get on with some more family law notes. I'll obviously collect the laundry once the cycle is complete. I'll probably likely stay in the buttery for this afternoon. Maybe go to the library, maybe go to my room. Not too sure. Good news, I've managed to get most of the notes done for my family law super on Monday, which is excellent. Not fully finished, I've still got some questions to look at, some materials to make notes from, but I'm pretty much making good progress on that front, which is good. I've had something for dinner. I'm probably going to not do any work initially because I need to edit one of my vlogs. So I'll do that, get that done, and then probably do a little bit of work afterwards. In the end, I just got on with some notes for landlord. Not a lot, but managed to do a little bit. I've managed to edit the vlog as well. That just needs to be uploaded. Probably do that quickly before I head off to bed. Tomorrow, the main focus probably will be on supervision preparation. So yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. I'll be honest and say that I did sleep in, but probably that was needed because I was quite tired yesterday. I'll probably be going for brunch at some point soon, and then likely I'll probably get on with some more supervision preparation, focusing probably on family law, although there's still quite a bit I need to do for my landlord super. So after having had something for brunch, I decided to go to the buttery, and there I got on with some notes for landlord, and actually got quite a bit done, which was a bit of a surprise to me, but yeah, I got quite a bit done for that, which is good. I've just had something for dinner. Probably this evening my focus will need to be on family law, given that my family law super is tomorrow morning. So just need to make sure I've answered all those questions, looked at all of the materials I need to have a look at. So I'm pretty much ready now for my family law supervision. Probably just do some final checks in the morning just to make sure that I've covered everything that I need to cover and that I'm ready for that supervision. I'm probably going to head off to bed now because I do have that supervision tomorrow as well as 3 lectures. Good morning, it is Monday, so that means I've got a 9 o'clock lecture for landlord to begin with. Then afterwards I will have my supervision for family law. That'll be focusing on the financial implications of divorce and dissolution of civil partnerships, which should be quite interesting. And then later on I'll have 2 other lectures, one for admin and then one for family as well. So my landlord lecture finished off on land registration. I've just had my family law supervision, focusing on the financial remedies on divorce and dissolution of civil partnerships. I'm probably going to go and have something for lunch now, and then probably head into the faculty to get on with some more supervision preparation for land law, which will be on Thursday, and then I've got my 2 lectures for admin and family afterwards. The administrative law lecture finished off on void and voidability, and the family law lecture started looking at financial remedies on divorce, which is what we've been looking at in the supervision just today. So we'll start to look at that in the lectures. Heading over now to the Cambridge Union. I've got a couple of events on this evening. In terms of the 2 events that we had on at the Cambridge Union this evening, the first one was about Formula 1 and the engineering that goes into it. And the second one was a discussion-like event, in the sense we had a speaker who opened up the discussion about the future of journalism, which was quite intriguing and interesting. So both events went really well. I just came back and did a bit of work for landlord, not a lot, but did a little bit. Probably head off to bed now, because although I've got only 1 lecture tomorrow for contract, I've got a couple of things happening tomorrow, so I want to get a good night's sleep. So I've just got the 1 lecture for contract law today. That'll be later on, but I'm probably going to head over to the faculty now, maybe get something to eat, or at least just get on with some work, including super preparation for Thursday for land law. So my contract lecture continued looking at the terms of a contract, in particular focusing on implications and the terms of a contract. So what I mean by that is like implying terms into a contract. That was quite interesting. I've just been in the faculty pretty much all day, getting on with various note-takings, preparations for supervisions, etc. I'm staying in the faculty for a little while longer because there's a mooting workshop on that's been put on, so I'm going to go to that because that'll be quite useful. Then afterwards I'll be heading to the union probably because there's an event on this evening. So first of all, we had that workshop on that was put on by one of the chambers. It was XXIV or Buildings who put it on, and basically what they did is they gave us like a fictitious scenario and just went through some tips and advice in terms of mooting, preparing for mooting and actually conducting the mooting. So first of all, we had that mooting workshop that was put on by one of the chambers. It was XXIV All Buildings who put it on. So there was representatives from the chamber there, and basically what they did is they gave us like a fictitious scenario to have a look at, and then they gave us some tips and advice in terms of mooting, how to prepare for it, how to conduct oneself during the mooting, which was very helpful and very interesting. And then afterwards there was an opportunity to have a talk and have a word with the representatives, just get asked some more questions and hear about their work and what they do, which was quite good. Then afterwards we had Anthony Julius at the Cambridge Union. He's a solicitor advocate. One of his well-known clients was the Princess of Wales. Probably going to head off to bed now. I've got obviously 4 lectures tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. So with it being a Wednesday, I've got my 4 lectures today. First one starting at 9 o'clock. So very soon I'll be heading over to the law faculty for those lectures. One thing that I do need to do today is to write up my essay for land law. That's due in for tomorrow when the Super is happening. So I do need to get that done. That is probably definitely a priority for today. So the 4 lectures are over. The international lecture finished off on statehood, start looking at the relationship between international law and national law. Contract lecture started to look at rectification, having finished off implication in terms of the terms of a contract. Land law started looking at co-ownership, and family law continued on looking at the financial remedies on divorce and dissolution of civil partnerships. Quite interesting. I'm going to head back to college and get on with that essay, which I do need to do for land law for tomorrow. Good news, I've been able to type up a response to the essay question I had for land law. I'll need to check that in the morning just to make sure I've got everything in it, just to make sure there's no spelling errors, any silly mistakes, things like that. So I'll probably do that in the morning. And then I've got my land law supervision tomorrow, so it'll be ready just in time. It's certainly been a busy week this week. This week is week 5 is commonly known as the week 5 blues. And the reason for that is it's just after the midway point of term. And it's often like the peak time terms where you've got lots of work, everything's happening all at once. So it can be quite the busiest time of the term and the most difficult. It has been difficult, but we've got through it. Still got lots of work to do, but we're getting there. And I've had some good times this week as well. So, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, don't forget to do the usual things as always. Liking the video. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on the bottom right hand corner. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in the description below. Comment if you've got any questions, any queries, any suggestions for videos. Put them in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next video.